Yeah, my name is John Levi from LC Buktuk, New Brunswick. I'm a warrior chief for the Siganiktuk District 6.
And can you tell us how these protests started?
Well, about 2 years ago, we heard that SWN wanted to come down this area. We didn't think it was going to be this close to our, traditional hunting and gathering area. So anyway, we started following up. Then we learned more about fracking. They provided videotapes. The non-native groups provided videotapes, and we watched them, and we knew what fracking is all about, and it's not good for anything. It's not good for the plants, water, the wildlife, especially the water. Without water, we won't live. Nothing will live, and so basically we were against it from day one.
Okay, and what are some of the actions that you guys have taken so far to stop the trucks from coming to this?
Yeah, they've been doing seismic testing here alongside of the road here on 126, and we tried to stall them. We tried to discourage the company, the company that owns doing this is from Texas, and so maybe if we can stall them long enough, maybe they'll pull out, and that's our plan. And we've been approaching them, doing our ceremonies in front of them, and whatever it takes, like it's a peaceful protest, and we don't use guns, nothing. We use our pipes, drums, sweet grasses, and it's not hurting anybody.
And what are some of the reactions that you've had from the workers of the actual company doing this or the exploration of it?
Well, there's majority of the workers understand where we are and what we're doing. There's a few bad ones. They threatened the little boy here last week. He was going to run him over, and stuff like that. So there's always a few bad apples in a bunch, and of course you're gonna meet up with them, and we pray for them. We smudge them. We right at the site. They ask to be smudged. So we smudge them.
So generally, you have good relations with workers.
Well, we share our medicine. Yeah.
And what about the police? What do you think about the way that the police handle?
Well, I think the police is overreacting, on everything here. I think it's their pocketbooks that were hurting the most. The way they're acting. You probably seen videos on Facebook. They assaulted our women, while doing ceremonies, and one woman just got punched out there by one of the RCMPs just a few days ago, and it got everybody going all across Canada and all over the world, really, because everybody's seeing these videos.
And I read online that somebody ran out and tried to jump underneath the moving truck.
Well, yeah, you never know what they're gonna do. Like there's a lot of us here, and we try to maintain a peaceful protest. But if there's 100 people, there's one gonna do something. But he means well. He means well. He's willing to stop the trucks. And um, we're doing it for our children, our grandchildren to come, and great grandchildren, and without water, we can't live, and it's not like we can just pack up our bags and move to another country. This is where we from. This is our land. This is where we get our medicines. This is where we get our food. This is our hunting grounds, gathering berries and whatever. This is where we do it, and this is where they're trying to poison our waters. So it's we're against it. No money. You can't drink money. You can't eat money. Like in the future, there's not going to be any good water around here the way they're doing. Like, so we got to protect it now. We got to stop them.
And so far, this has been definitely a native-led initiative. Have you guys had a lot of support from settlers?
Yes, we got a lot of support from Acadians, other non-native groups in surrounding area, and we've been getting a lot of support from them. We couldn't do it, just us. We need them also, and with this, there's a better relationship now than before, years before. So we gotta work together. It's for the same cause and it's for a good cause. Like what I said. Without water we can't live.
Yeah. Okay. And can you tell us a bit about the UN observers?
Yes. Yeah. We got UN observers now. They're gonna be on site all the time now. As you've seen the videos on YouTube, Facebook, they're violating our rights. Like they treat us. You wouldn't even do that to dogs. You wouldn't do that to any other animals. But then they're doing it to us. So we got UN observers, and hopefully they'll think twice before they slam our women on the ground on the tar road or punch our women out. I hope they're gonna think before they react.
And what do you think is going on in the minds of the RCMP, where they're willing to hit people who are not being physically aggressive and are not posing a physical threat to the officers?
Well, majority of these RCMPs, like, they're not from around here. They're from other towns, and there's in New Brunswick, there's quite a bit of racism, still lives here, and and if give them an opportunity to deal with natives, oh yes, this is me now, and I got a badge, I got a gun, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and look at what happened. Yeah, so I got no excuse for them. Yeah.
Is there anything else to add? Do you want to talk about maybe the plans for the next couple of days, or do you think things will go from here?
Well, right now, the dumper trucks are parked in Moncton, and there's nothing going on. But we're planning on moving our camp and our sacred fire to a new location. Hopefully by Thursday, we can move everything down there. And we're gonna be having groups driving around looking for the testing that's going on. They're still doing it. I'm not saying but they're mostly doing it on side roads and like hit and run type of deals. So they're still doing it, and we'll be looking for them. We're gonna put a stop to it, and we're not going away here till they pack up their trucks and take them back where they're from.